Now, I know every single woman I had sex with, and they were all over 18, and none of them, unless they lied about their age, were children. That's the fact, Jack, right? Now, if you're not 16, and you're working in your dad's store, crazy, you should have waited. Or be honest, and trust me, I wasn't talking about you personally, because I don't know you, crazy. And you're acting like a spoiled brat child. Quit it. Grow up. You're 18 now, even if you were 15 then. Get over your confusion that I wanted to sleep with you. Right. I did not pick you out the barrel. Mm-hmm. You focused on me because of our closeness. Because I was going by your store. And you're the witch, bitch. You understand? I can be angry at all this, but I let it go too. Understand? The only one acting out of place is you. When you're a child, acting like a child and behaving like one, and you tell a grown man you're 37, he don't know you. Get over your crazy self and grow a brain. Use your head, not your feelings. Not what someone else tells you about me, right? Because whoever is telling you something wrong, right, is making you do something wrong, right? Just because you're 15 don't mean you're not supposed to tell me, so I don't sleep with you, right? And I wouldn't have. Crazy. What's crazier? A man who tells you he's 52 and you tell him you're 37, or you're a 15-year-old working in your dad's store and you tell the man you're 15 and he don't lose an hour of time and lets you do his nails anyway. One is not logical. One is. You can't be crazier than your customer. Either. And make me lose an hour of time and miss my damn movie. I'm not mad about it. I just know it happened. And you usually yell because people won't listen. They think they know you when they don't. The problem with an assumed rape is it's got to be sexual for it to be raped. Whether you're 15 or 37. And going with someone into a place in your store voluntarily is not rape. Let me do something with you is not rape. Right. Even if you lied about your age. Because you know I was telling someone not to lie to me about your age. I don't know who you are. I told you that repeatedly, Michelle. Now I know what you said your first name was, but I still don't know your last name yet, right? I don't know you. I don't know where you live. You know where I live, right? You know where I go. But you're still not to trick me and ban me from your store, and it might look suspicious. I know. And me have to see Arctic dogs on Saturday instead of Terminator or Harriet. I still remember everything, but for some reason, what happened during the extra hour? Or I would have been able to see Terminator or Harriet. You know I see the movies too. I never hid anything from you. I never talked to you until I went to your store on November 7th, a little after 2 p.m. for the very first time into 2019. And once I was banned, I didn't go back out there since. I don't covet you. I don't lust you. Even if you look like Maribel or the girl of my dreams. I'm not obsessed with Maribel. Never was. Just because you look like the girl of my dreams does not make you, simply because you're an Asian girl, unless you want to stay with me, the girl of my dreams. Nor does it mean if you're 15 we have to have sex, because I won't sex with a minor. I don't. Right? And I don't know how many times I have to tell you this, right? But I did not plan on anything happening until I got into your store, missed my movie, and realized I missed it, right? And know I was in your store too long, right? Unusually long. And only your store. You're not the first nail salon I went out to. Are you worried that you did something dumb? You did. I'm sorry you did. Right. But blaming me don't change the fact that you did something dumb. Right. So either get over what you did, forgive it, and move on. Right. Or keep coming here like I know what you're talking about when I don't. Right? Keep arguing with me about it, right? And anyone who won't help someone who's a good guy find a girlfriend is acting weird, right? Unless you want to be my girlfriend, but you were too young to sleep with me, but slept with me anyway. Is that it? Right. I know. Because the way you're talking now, you did it out of spite, like Maribel, not love. Maybe Justine too, I don't know. Right. But again, she's not the only Filipino girl I ever met before. Now, now. I also would tell Justine, we ain't got to do anything. No, really. I'm just saying, you remind me of my ex-girlfriend, that's all. And might have spoke to her and took out like I did Maribel, right? I don't know. It depends on how we interacted. Right? But the thing is, she's a 19-year-old girl too, right? Like Maribel. So that's another girl who's acting crazy, right? Around me, right? But you're not being my girlfriend. You understand? You don't want me. Then let me go. Nor did the Comcast girl, I guess. I don't know. All I know is I started here, was expecting her around 10 and lost 20 minutes of time with her too. And woke up in the same condition. So either I answered the door in the same condition and we had sex, or I know, and she knocked me out with one of my sticks, which makes more sense. And you're lying about it, she's lying about it, right? I don't just you. I make love to you. I kiss you. I play with your body parts. Unless you say no. Right? If you say you're 37 and really 15, who's lying to who? And I tell you, I'm 52. Am I trying to sleep with a 15-year-old? Or is the 15-year-old, for some reason, acting crazy around me? Right? There's a little bit of a difference there when you tell people on YouTube you're mentally ill. And you go into a salon and this crazy girl causes you to lose an hour of time. Right? So you don't get to see the movie you wanted to see. Right? And not a lot of things can black me out but a regular 3-story fall, right? Those are the only 2 times I was blacked out before, and I was not in a situation, right, to even worry about being blacked out or falling asleep on me, right? But I was getting a chair massage and my nails done, right? I remember that part 100%, right? But what I'm trying to explain to her is the extra hour I remember too, right? And what she was doing, I know. And I'm trying to forgive her, judge, right? And not pursue her civilly or criminally, right? But just let it go, right? Unless she even, like I told you, got pregnant by being so crazy. Even I would know that's crazy. And wouldn't do it, by the way. But she did. Right. She thought I was talking about her to the point where if she's 15 and a virgin, right, she tried to pretend it was statutory rape but told me she was really 37 to seduce me into thinking she was old enough, right? Now, if I tell her I'm mentally ill with paranoid schizophrenia, right, where we can't discern fact from fiction all the time, right, and that I know people who had sex in the bathroom before I even thought there about that, not knowing who I'm talking to, right, and she goes into the bathroom with me, right, but won't show you video proof of what happened that day, right? Who's acting suspicious? Her or me? Her. See, I watch crime dramas on TV, honey. I know how police investigate these things, right? The first thing they're going to try to find out is what the hell's going on. All the man did was go into the store and leave a can of soup. See, you got your story and I got mine, right? And see, my story checks out the same as whatever you told them about working in the store, right? To a point. But then, I don't know what to do about it. Right? Is your dad bringing you back to the house or something? Because you still want to be with me? I don't know, right? But again, I guess someone recorded FBI, right? Like I said before, right? Because I didn't recall recording it either, right? Or even setting it up, right? But somehow it's recorded again, right? And it seems like it's a series timer, right? So I'll delete that. But if we didn't go nowhere, and I only remember being in your store, why did I have to see Arctic Dogs that started at $4.45 and almost over an hour and a half in your store and miss Terminator or Harriet? I know what my plans were, as does God. I know my plans for you, saith the Lord, and my plans are good plans. Until I run into crazy women or 15-year-old children who become convinced I'm a pedophile, but think they have to have sex with me. Do you hear how crazy that sounds to get me in trouble? And why ain't that working out for you if you did? You don't get that either. When people know you're mentally ill, they often shy away from you. Right. They don't cause you to lose an hour of time and then pretend they don't know what's going on. Right. You would know what happened. Right. Even if I'm trying to protect your stupid self, because you don't believe in the resurrection of the dead yet, right. And I do. Right. Uh-oh. That's the difference in us too, right? And I'm still the same person. Keep making me immortal too. You ever thinking about that? If you're trying to murder me and you can't, trust me, you're not the first one to try. I just don't remember them all. Right? Damn. Right. Right. And see, it's either her or her boyfriend, like I said, right? Tempting the whole situation, right? Now, if she's going along with it, who's talking her into it? The boyfriend? Right. That's the craziness, right? See, the Bible don't say you can't have premarital sex just because you got a boyfriend, right? With another man either, right? Boyfriend and engaged are two different things too, by the way, right? Boyfriend don't equal fiance, right? And fiance don't equal husband either. Why? Right? You do have the right at any time during engagement to say, no, I've changed my mind. Right? Now, the problem is, ladies, listen to this now. Men don't want you to know you can say no. Though Jesus said this simply, let your yes be yes, or your no, no. In anything you do. Right? Right? Now, if you tell me you're 37 and I go into your salon, right, and we go into the bathroom for 15 minutes and then you start acting weird or your boyfriend shows up or your dad or whatever, right, you told me the wrong thing, not me, you, right? When I went into that store, that's the first day I met you too, right? Personally. When you hide behind a computer screen, I don't know you. You're taking advantage of the idea, right, that I would sleep with an underage girl in the first place, right? When I told you I heard growing up the age of consent was 16 in Georgia anyway, right? You know better too at 15, right? Which is why some people, if they attempt murder, can be tried for it enough. See, if your boyfriend showed up or your dad, if they tried to murder me, they made you a conspirator in an attempted murder plot, right? You go to jail for that too, right? Even if I forgave it. Which you didn't, which I know I did, right? And healed like the Wolverine, which I know I did, right? Twice, right? Up 3 times. That's called setting someone up. That's called entrapment, right? Because the person isn't really a pedophile, right? The person is trying to find a girlfriend that's Asian, right? Which, if a blonde came up, hypothetically,